With the tether onto Anna, Notel in trouble as the three of PSG LGD focus down the Chen and take the kill. Now with the snowball, they head over to Jerax as Anna. Jerax, they're potentially in trouble. The fair fire from Jerax, healing Anna up a little bit. Jerax trying to look for the body blocks. The nuke damage from Armin, not enough to kill off the PL as Jerax with the tether gets himself out as well. But mid indeed, Somnus diving in Thompson. He's got the cold snap. The tower heading into Somnus as well, but Somnus gets the final touch, gets the kill. He has got a fair fire and stick charges as well if needed. He doesn't even need to. The Tango regen enough as Somnus gets the solo kill. Whoa! Woo. He's got his sunglasses on today.
Just too much pressure coming out up top right now. It's really hurting Thompson's lane. This Bloodseeker's almost level 5 to a level 3 Invoker.
Yeah, Thompson's just really struggling with the CS too.
Yeah.
Quelling Blade and the Blood Rage is not enough. I mean, he does like the pause Wex, but really struggling with the early phases in the game.
It's just, he's sitting at like 100 damage or more on the Bloodseeker, not even including the Quelling Blade. So Thompson walks up, actually gets caught by the Blood Right.
He does. He walks into the Blood Right. Now Somnus is just looking to chase him down as, oh no! Thompson making a huge mistake in that middle lane. Top lane, Notel will go down. Xana, they're going to fight back, trying to chase down FY. They get the Satar Torment to blast. The Spirit Lance as well as FY will fall. OG get a trade up top. But that middle lane indeed at Thompson, it looked like he felt that he could move up the ramp out of the Blood Right in time. But it kicks in, and Somnus in that middle lane, keeping that edge once again against the Thompson Invoker, but this time on the Bloodseeker instead of that Kunkka from earlier.
I feel like I've seen this a few times where the Invokers will struggle a lot for Bloodseeker because he has very little move speed. He has 0 points at Wex, and he has no boots. He's actually looking like he might be going for a kill early, so...
And that's with the Bloodseeker not even having boots yet. The Bloodseeker just has 50 movement speed over you at all times. And I don't know if Thompson can play in this lane. They're just going to go and kill him once more instantly as soon as he shows back up. And right away, he doesn't have TP.
Yeah, FY is in for the side. He's got a double damage rune as well. FY is there in underneath the tower, punching down Thompson. Thompson falls once again. Jerax comes in with the tether across. They're trying to find something to respond, but Jerax, he's in trouble. He will live. They get the kill. FY, he'll go down as well. So OG able to strike back in that mid lane with the rotation, getting the double kill for Notel, but Nova walks in and gets the easiest kill of his life there onto Jerax. As they will find a trade Chalice as well, looking for this wraparound. He's got level 6, does have Primal Split available. CP back in from Thompson with the Primal Split ready to go. He looks towards Thompson underneath the tower. Thompson, he needs help, but he needs it now. Has he got any way of playing his way out of this one? He's only got points in Quasi Exhaust, so no escape for Thompson. As the walk around gang from Chalice with that Primal Split successful. It's even more than successful. It's brilliant. Double kill for Chalice. As he just walks over to mid as soon as he hits 6 and gets that playoff.
What a great off-lane player that is. If you try and contest that, you're going to get destroyed. So he gets level 6 when the Invoker is level 4, and it's just grueling at this point.
They're taking the tower already too, so they're going to have access into the enemy jungle. They're going to have access into OG's jungle, where Thompson is going to have to go to the jungle to try to catch back up here. He's level 4.
Oh man, a lot of weight is going to be on Seb. He's had this bottom lane, he's got good levels, and he's got decent farm too. He's top of the net worth this game, very close to having the Blink Dagger on top of the Ring of Health. But TPs are heading down. Somnus seeing if he can find the Rupture. Seb, he goes to farm. That's going to give time for Somnus to close the gap, get the Rupture up. He's still pretty beefy, but is he beefy enough? I don't think so. The shards are out, trapping him in. The spin though, the taunt, the Sunstrike. Seb, he gets the dunk off. The snowball save wasn't in time, and Jerax, he's in with the tether. OG, they're turning this one around. They look to run down FY. FY with the snowball, the shards already used. There's no way to escape, or maybe the Jukes. Is it enough? Oh, it is! Seb, he gets fogged. He can't get the dunk off. FY will survive.
Oh, that's his Blink Dagger right there.
But a very neat little play there from Seb, being able to hold his ground. The Sunstrike, the dunk just before FY could get that snowball save off. It almost looked like the Bloodseeker was brought into the snowball, but at the same time getting that dunk off Seb.
He's actually decided to go for the Vanguard instead.
Oh, despite having the money.
Yeah, just wanted to tank up a bit more, I guess.
I mean, as we saw in situations like that where he's getting beaten down by the Bloodseeker, it certainly will add that extra bit of time for Jerax to come in with those sort of plays.
He's still going to get that blink at a very fast time, and they're going to really need him to make plays all around the map, because we already see PL's getting outformed a bit by the Morphling. The Bloodseeker to the Invoker comparison is crazy. And I mean, Chalice has a blink already, so he's going to be the one making tons of moves around the map, and Sebastian has to match it.
This Bloodseeker is certainly going to become a big issue unless Seb can come in with the plays.
And Thompson's, he's full committed on Exort for now. He is 3 points in, not having any in Wex.
Ame has to be careful there. They do have those deep wards down, and he was walking around on 1 HP. So he has to be aware of the Sunstrike potential coming from Thompson. And Seb down bottom. He's getting hunted, but he's out with the TP. Back over towards the shrine. Gives him a tip on the way out as well. So it's better luck next time. As PSG LGD are now in position, though, to push down on the bottom lane. Chalice not quite got the mana for the primal split. He does now with the bottle charges, so he's ready to go, ready to fight if OG do head down bottom. But it's top lane, in fact, where Ana and Jerax are placed, and it looks like OG are unlikely to come down to here, at least before Seb has his Blink Dagger finished.
OG's not able to really set up to push towers too well. And they've got a Chen. They want to be able to take some more building advantage versus LGD's lineup, but it's LGD constantly knocking on their buildings.
And they're also under leveled on the side of OG, really struggling. That Invoker just hit level 6, Chen's still level 4, as is the IO.
So much weight gonna be in his Axe's shoulders. Find play after play around the map. The thing is that that's the one thing that they can do, right? If once that Axe gets Blink Dagger, the way to get Thompson back in the game is Sunstrike kills. He has to get the last hits with that Sunstrike.
And it is really quick iron timing from Seb. 9 minutes in, he's going to have the Blink Vanguard done. So he really does have to make something happen with this. If he's unable to do something with this timing, it's going to cost the team a lot. They prioritize giving Seb that safe lane on the bottom, where he's been able to farm up 9 minutes in, Blink and Vanguard. He has to make the plays happen now.
And there's also smoke on the courier, so they can immediately go for that and see what their target is. Brewmaster looks like he's in a pretty good position to break it, just in case, but they're eyeing up maybe in the mid lane.
Top Ana, Jerax heading over the Chalice. He's in, he's ready with the counterplay. Pulse the Primal Split. Ana and Jerax in a lot of trouble as Jerax gets focused down by the Primal Split. They've got the snowball in onto Ana. Back up his inbound. Seb, he's on the side. Can he look for the play? Jumps in, gets the call. The Sunstrike down as well as Ana's back in. They get the dunk off. They'll kill off FY. But now Ana and Seb, they've got to somehow get out of it. Ame into the Axe form, manages to punch down Ana. Seb's in trouble too. He looks for another call off. Can he get the spins? That's the question. Jerax comes in. He's giving him the regen and the spin. It's a dunk. Seb gets the second. He finds the double kill as Jerax will be fine, and so will Seb. Seb gets sent back by Notel, and TP's back in straight away. He wants to keep this fight going. We'll see if he finds another opportunity to get another blink off. Tries to go for X-Nova, but X-Nova just out of range still. The Spirits hitting into him. They'll chase down. Do they have the damage to burst him? The Culling Blade just enough to bring him down, so he gets bursted by the Sunstrike. OG certainly showing signs of being able to utilize this Axe to take the fights against PSG LGD.
Some small signs of life. Thompson, thankfully, actually like that. That dunk is great. Sure, he doesn't get the last hit, but he gives it to the Invoker. He needs to get these kills to catch back up in levels in particular. Because the gold wasn't so much that the Invoker got, but it's all about getting levels up on this hero right now.
Yeah, exactly what Seb needed to do to push his team back in the game. And now Invoker feels comfortable enough to go for that Midas and another death on the Morphling side too. I'm not exactly sure what he was an Axe. He was as Axe and then just got obliterated. I don't know if it like ran out by duration, but
yeah, it did look like he didn't shift back into his into Morphling in time. He just Seb caught him off guard, I guess. As we have 2,500 gold on Somnus. He hasn't quite picked anything up just yet. Maybe wanting to decide if he wants to be the one that goes for the Radiance. Because I did see Chalice queued up earlier, but I think they're kind of debating who's going to get it at a better timing versus this Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Bloodseeker goes for here. Blade Mail is so-so, but I think the Axe just causing him all kinds of issues.
That's right. They got the call off Chalice. It's going to be fine though. FY's in with the snowball, buying time. And now Chalice looks to turn towards Jerax. Jerax is going to have to re-relocate back out in a second. In fact, they get the call, they get the kill. They get the dunk off onto Chalice, they get the dunk off onto Nova.
And up top.
Oh, they're finding more maybe. Jerax, Hand of God, keeps it safe for now. Somnus is back in, finishing off the kill. But Seb jumps in, has the call. Have they got the damage? Yes, they do. Sebastian Debs up and down the map, getting these kills, making it happen with the Axie 601, utilizing that 9-minute Blink Dagger and Vanguard to perfection.
He is coming in so clutch. During all this, Thompson is just sitting in the triangle of the Dire jungle, farming, while Sebastian just runs around and makes play after play after play. They bring back the relocate with that Axe top, and it seems like it catches LGD a little bit off guard.
And with this space, as you say, he's very close to the Midas, Thompson.
Yep. Level 9, Bloodseeker level 11, quite a recovery.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared for the cores of LGD now. I mean, looks like Bloodseeker going for the Shadow Blade, potentially a Silver Edge later, but it's still going to be very tough. They kind of just have to ignore this X and hope that the Brewmaster finds him before he can get that jump.
2K lead now for OG. We say with that Midas on Thompson, as long as they can keep making the space for him, he's going to be able to farm at a pace that will allow him to catch back up with the cores of PSG LGD.
On OG, they have a lot of ways. With the Axe, they have so many ways. It's actually like a team fighter and also a pickoff hero. While on LGD, their team fight is pretty reliant on the Brewmaster having his ulti up. Besides that, they're just a lot about pickoffs. So OG does have a little bit of a window here with this level 13 Axe.
The reveal of Insomnus, straight in onto Anna. Anna's got the doppelganger, gets himself out of the Bloodbright, goes for the TP away, but the snowball's there from FY. Quick uppercut to finish off Anna at the same time down bottom. They get the call, the Sunstrike. It does not look like it's nearly enough damage though to bring him down as the stick charges come out and so do the TPs. The counterplay being looked for Chalice, trying to find Seb. Seb is going to blink up in a second and does it get off? The clap was there. Chalice able to cancel the blink, but Jarex comes through. Seb trying to fight back, he's got the call. Can he get the spins off in time into the dog? The stick charges though, keep Chalice safe, allow him to get the split off at the same time in the jungle. FY and Ame, they've found No-Tail. They'll be able to pick off the Chen to the side as Ame in the Axon gets the call, controlling No-Tail. The Cyclone from Chalice throwing Seb up. But they won't look to fight into him anymore. Seb will be fine. Just No-Tail to fall there off the back of that play. But both cores again of LGD keeping themselves alive. They Chalice with the clutch stick play there as he was very close to getting burst down by the Culling Blade.
Looks like they're trying to set up on top, some on top.
Ame going for it early, Morbid Mass so we can stay sustained in that. And also, later on, he could build onto a very useful item versus that Axe. Because you expect that the Axe is going to have a Blade Mail pretty early in this game. And Morphling very susceptible to a Blink Axe.
Jared, that's the bait play. They get the call onto the two of them. Seb jumps in. The stun strikes down. The stun as well. The micro play. They've got the lockdown onto both of them. Somnus falls as well. No-Tail with his army of creeps, holding them down, getting the 2 kills.
They just can't fight into Seb right now. He's everywhere. He's at bounties, he's just all around the map with a relocate, and every time they fight into him, they lose. And
that Blade Mail's getting dangerously close as well for Seb.
He can kill the Bloodseeker as well as the Morphling pretty much any time that he fights them around the map with this Blade Mail.
And they just don't have enough damage from him. Like, he's not going to be running around with Rupture, and Enchantress isn't going to be hitting him when he has a Blade Mail on. Morphling doesn't have enough items, so he's still going to be a threat for some time to come. And Brewmaster ult is very long cooldown relative to how often Seb can initiate.
FY, he's going to be drawn back very, very far there. Seb blinks away as FY now surrounded as the relocate comes through. Anna Jarex in to pick up the kill on FY.
4K gold advantage, a 6,000 experience advantage, and this is just OG running around his 3 or 4 heroes, while Thompson is so happy now.
He's climbing back into the game.
Recovered.
He absolutely has. He's now level with the farm of Ame's Bloodseeker, and down bottom again, Seb finding the opening to make these plays happen as Somnus found out it in the jungle. Seb 7-0-4 on his Axe.
And he wants to keep going. Ame shown his face in mid. It starts to strength more. Call off the mark.
Space is there for them to push down on this tier 1 mid. TP coming in from Chalice. He's got the Primal Split available. Ame looking to kick the fight off. Waveforms forward. Chalice jumps in with the clap. Holding off on the Primal Split for now. Now lets it out. Seb tries for the call, but the Primal Split's already there. X-Nova with a wraparound. The impetus onto No-Tail. No-Tail's gone. Cyclone sending Seb out of the fight at the moment. Up into the air. Ame in the X-Nova tries to surround, but Seb gets the blink off. Away from Ame. The shards are down. Seb tethered up by Jerax. Seb walking back in. Tries for the call. FY goes for the snowball across towards Jerax. But now the TP. Thompson's in, looks for the combo onto Ame, but Ame's back into the Morphling, starts to attribute shift back into strength. FY, uppercut on Thompson, Jerax tethers across, keeping this man alive as Anna, running himself away from Chalice. Chalice trying to find Jerax, as Jerax is into the trees. We've got Seb as well, looking for Somnus, but Somnus has the damage. They're on top of Jerax. Somnus gets the triple kill, maybe even more as Anna now all alone. No-Tail's trying to come across to help him. Anna turning towards Nova. He's stuck in there with him as Anna will possibly find Nova. He does. He's going to have Doppelganger back up in a second, but the Bloodbright, is it there in time? It's not. Doppelganger's back up. He could jump out. Looks towards Chalice. Spirit Lines finishes Chalice off. Anna gets another. Somnus did find No-Tail, but Anna's still going. Can Somnus kill it? The Doppelganger's there. Anna trying to phantom rush himself away, but Somnus in with the chase. The Diffusal Blade on Somnus. as he takes him down.
What a comeback there from LGD from the start of the fight. Pretty interesting stuff to point out too. I saw Chalice jump. You saw he hesitated on his ulti. He actually killed the creep, hit level 12, skilled up the primal split, so when he went in, he actually had the higher level of the ult, so he got a cyclone in the backlines on the Phantom Lantern, delayed the fight a bit, but Ana showed up with that defusal, got a couple kills, but Somnus, the big winner in that fight, cleaning up almost everybody.
He killed Thompson as soon as he showed. Thompson, yeah, he's farmed, but he still has no defensive items. He just gets ruptured and run down by this Bloodseeker, and Somnus wasn't able to run around the backlines with the Shadowblade. They have.
Let's see if they can make something happen with the smoke play. Seb is in onto Nova with the Sunstrike. It's the burst damage enough. It's more than enough.
Max Exort.
As they're now set up to push onto that tier 1 tower mid, OG. Taking the one down bottom. And they should be able to find this one too. Primal split is up if Chalice wants to look to join to the fight. But they'll let that one go, PSG LGD, as OG claim the tower.
I think they're going to wait until the Bloodseeker has BKB in particular for the next fights, because when he has that, he's going to have so much more freedom to take out the IO, go for the backlines onto the Invoker, and not have to worry so much about that PL. He still really has to watch out for Seb on that Axe, though.
They're relocating around a little bit, just using it to push out the lanes. Jerax was in the jungle, but they're forcing out the lanes a lot so that Axe does have these opportunities while LGD are still farming for the BKBs. Morphling is also, he did have it queued up, but looks like he's actually going for a defusal next.
I'm going to see a replay on this once more. Again, sort of the issue when Somnus is enabled in terms of being able to just run rampant around the fights as he did, getting that triple kill. And Ana does a very good job, of course, of picking some kills up in return. But at the end of the day, the Bloodseeker is just too strong at this stage of the game, and if they cannot burst him, get that jump on him to start the fight off.
Took out half of No-Kill's health in one hit.
There they go, FY, looking to lead in pretty deep here with the snowball onto Thompson. Chalice jumps forward as well, they're trying to burst him, but Thompson gets the tornado, the MP out as well, but Chalice is already there with the primal split. So he can stand his ground and finish off the Invoker.
Next couple of minutes, though, will be a good time for them to fight. I think without the Brewmaster there, the Cyclone, the Axe, I think that Seb will be able to destroy them in the fights. So this is a pretty good window for them if they want to try and force an objective. I'm still curious about that defusal pickup with Morphling. I guess maybe he's planning on replicating into the Phantom Lancer for a lot of these fights.
Very quick snowball by FY. FY actually has a Blink Dagger finished up on himself, so they actually have a pretty good way to counter that Axe call now in the fights for LGD. But right now, without Primal split down, I do think it is OG's time to try to make some moves and capitalize on LGD while they're split up.
They've got to try and find that Blink call before the BKB is popped by Somnus, as he is ready with it. Zana getting space down bottom, only Arme down here to keep tabs on him. And a very close game, 21 to 19, 21 minutes in. Less than a 1K advantage for OG, as they did get ahead after recovering the lanes, but now PSG LGD catching back up.
They're starting on Roche right now. It's not the easiest Roche, but Naruto does have the Medallion of Courage, but yeah, they use the Brewmaster ulti to secure them both. But if you're trading that for an Aegis, I think that's well worth it for OG, but certainly LGD aren't going to let it go down with that fight.
OG, they will jump in, they get the call onto X-Nova, the EMP down as well as Thompson moves him the combo. X-Nova does get the heal off and is able to back away. Now starts throwing impetus in onto Seb. The tornado is going to be blocked off by Somnus. With the BKB, another call comes out from Seb. The Sunstrike from Thompson did find the kill on X-Nova. The send back on Seb, keeping him safe. Seb's back to base, TP's back towards the shrine immediately. As OG, they remember up and own Ana. He's on top of Somnus. The BKB, of course, now worn off, but they'll find Somnus as well. A double kill for Thompson as OG take a successful fight around the pit. They're at a 74% win probability now on Dota Plus. As OG, with those kills, go back towards the Roshan. There's a regen room waiting here for them as well, as this Roche will go their way. OG regaining that lead that they created.
I love how adamant Seb was about just making the fight happen, right? They know the Primal split is down. They saw Morphling down bottom, split pushing too, so they're like, we have to make a fight happen so that they can't actually zone us out of this Roche pit in this time when we've got our window. LGD, they're just very dependent on this Primal split steal here for the fights. As it looks like it's going to be Radiance, as we were mentioning earlier, for Chalice to deal with that PL illusions.
Man, Thompson's more than online with that Axe. It's been up for a couple minutes. Axe also going for that Shadow Blade so he can get more pickoffs around the map. I mean, BKB is not super great versus the Axe, so that's one of my primary concerns for the course of LGD. especially if you have Blood Rage on you. That's a scary part if you're Somnus.
So, as you say, I'll be interested to see how this works out for the Morphling. Mate, with the Diffusal Blade complete, not something that we see every day, but sort of, as you theory-crafted, Ben, something that maybe he's looking to utilize in the fights when he takes over, sort of control of becoming the Phantom Lancer.
That's the best reason I can think of.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can see. That's a very good call back.
I mean, it's also good for him to try and eliminate the IO early on. He doesn't have a Glimmer Cape, but it's still going to be pretty tough with this Morphling. Especially with that BKB, he's very susceptible to the Invoker.
It can also help him like set up some kills alone, right? If he does find anybody straggling around in the side lanes, he can pick them off with that Diffusal easily.
They're hunting. Waveform TP keeps Salme safe though. He's out of the jungle.
Yep, now the Shadow Blade is going to be complete on Seb, and I think the Manta Style is also coming out for Phantom Lancer, so 2 big items, and with his Aegis, this is their time to shine. It doesn't even matter if Brewmaster has his ultimate. I don't think they're strong enough to take him out right now, so
yeah,
just need to stall for a little bit, wait for that Radiance, get your farm up, maybe get a BKB up on the Morphling, and then you'll be in fighting shape.
Yeah, fighting into OG just seems way too difficult, especially with Jerax, who's now level 15, has the tethered X bonus, and also has a full mech. So that's going to counteract a lot of the damage that LGD is already lacking in their fights right now.
So definitely just don't want to fight. They have a very good ward setup on the side of LGD. They have 4 spread out throughout the map, and unless OG are willing to commit a couple of smokes, I don't see them getting any huge pickoffs right here or huge objectives after a fight.
OG's got good momentum pushing in on every single lane. We even have the Axe Illusions cutting some waves too. All 3 lanes pushing in onto LGD's side right now. As OG, they're spamming those chat wheels. They're getting like, into it now.
They're feeling good. They're feeling it. Absolutely. Another tower taken by OG.
Oh, Seb is on the prowl immediately too.
Wow. How did it? Oh, they have a reward over there. I was wondering how he saw that coming.
So yeah, takes the Morph duration as well on that Morphling, as we've been seeing a lot of players. Well, the few players that do play Morphling still have been doing. Full Manta, Diffusal, and that Aegis on Ana. He is feeling very confident. He commits forward on X-Nova.
Oh, with the Sunstrike down, it doesn't matter. They are going to be able to juke it out here with the Snowball. Ana still trying to fight forward. He's feeling confident with the Aegis. Tornado will clip onto X-Nova, but he's got the heal out and he'll be fine. Ana has been ruptured now, needs the backup. Jerax in with the tether. Ana with the Doppelganger dodging the Blood Bright. As OG will be more than fine.
There's so much burst steal coming out.
Yeah.
With the tether and the Hand of God, and then the mech.
Now looking for another tier 2 tower. OG really starting to overtake the map. This bottom lane, Seb, he's in. The call, there's no attribute shift in time. Arme can't react with that Shadow Blade blink initiation.
Power of that Blade Mail versus the Morphling, but also he was get hit by that huge Sunstrike that's so early on.
He has no buyback here, so OG.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if they can get anything more out of this one as they're into the base, chasing down X-Nova. X-Nova being focused by Ana. The Illusion Army chasing him down, trapping him in the trees as he'll fall. OG, they've found 2. They're up onto the high ground looking at this tier 3 tower.
And look at this, they even used the Axe tether on the Chen, so there's a Chen Ancient there adding more health for them.
Oh, look at this push they've got going. As the Rax now into a Chalice, jumps in, does get the primal split out, finds Jerax. Jerax has gone, FY goes in with the uppercut. Ana trying to clean out some of these primal split illusions as Jerax will buy back. He's coming in with a relocate. Seb being focused, but they're killing the primal split. It's only just down to the earth for the Wind Panda. The Wind Panda getting himself away from the fighters. He will still survive, but they've got the vision. Can he escape in time? Chalice! Oh! Nearly dies during the primal split, but Chalice will survive. OG, what's the plan now? Do they want to just get out of here? Seb trying to get in position with his Shadow Blade. He's found Arme. Arme's in the peel of the motors. Arme just gets taken down. Dead for 50 seconds. Thompson being chased.
Dire team ban. Keen Gaming's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Keen Gaming's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Points away.
Dire team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Keen Gaming's turn to pick.
Grimstroke.
Keen Gaming's turn to Dire Team back. Dire Team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn.
Bat Rider!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire Team pick.
Weaver!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn to
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire Team back.
Enigma.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
This is gonna sting!
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Dogs!
I take what I please.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
In one form or another. Crunchy! This one was always mine.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Perfect! Of course.
Amazing what this man can go out. Precious bounty.
You're welcome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You die as you lived, like a fool. Death.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You might never recover. Yes!
Double damage.
My brush.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Execution style!
Not finished.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shocking. Why?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A bauble from the void.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
My thanks will come later, when you least expect it. You're welcome.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not that I need.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Haste!
to fight in my war.
Your tail.
Triple kill!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A golden plate.
Bounty.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Lives on.
Radiant are scanning.
Double damage!
Illusion.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Double time!
I could have been powerful, friend. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility!
Well, a real killer.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire are scanning.
Precious bounty.
My path leads to riches.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Got a bad case of lane rash then.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yes! Haha!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tell my father.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Phase of your journey is at an end. Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. attack.
Feast for my beetles.
Arms for the dead.
Invisibility!
To restore the void within.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Earth's bounty. Bounty.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire are scanning. Dire's courier has been killed.
Double damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
The grasping arms of my kin try to
Radiant
hold me
structures are
back.
fortified.
In your debt.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
FY, he's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, he's not. There's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Zame comes in for the kill secure.
And I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off. And he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
I mean, yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Bloodseekers.
And doing a ton of damage in the fight. It's one of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, I'm as coming in this here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Zame to have this invis route. And Zame will show himself. Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing around rupturing there.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well, between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He's toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is level the PL.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeps. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, see, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink Calls as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I've Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY, there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson, he's running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the stride, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in this series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Senton creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood bright silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
just having all this vision. I mean, Xnova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, Xnova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back it. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Armin. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the three of them knocks them back. But Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top rack. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already going, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close the Brew is at 25. I mean,
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball. He turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail. FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I get the head for this team fight. The LGD are goal, but no blood take up to 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience, and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't count. They bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T3s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Roche right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be up. And maybe we'll dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right?
Yep.
It was up to a 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon disc on Jeremy, so protected in O. DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X Blade Mail call if he finds him, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
So it's all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the spark, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled. But
He's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shiva's covered, Ana's on his way over. They've got the snowball down, there's the Catapult. Seb jumps in, he's able to fight the call onto Challenge, but Challenge already got the BKB out. The Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb posts the BKB, he'll try and stand his ground, but Seb, he's going to go down. No buyback on the Axe. And Jerax as well, surrounded by PSG LGD. The Eon Disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
he has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these Force Spirits. On the bottom rune, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding on to that buyback on Jerax. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. And they breached through it. It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting isn't enough to hold OG in the game.
You see No Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Ana, and Jerax. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jerax is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split, of course, up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Ana up in the skies. As this Rax on the top lane will fall, the melee Rax gone. PSG LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers. He's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into that Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose that top Rax, but they won't lose the game. PSG LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Roche is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roach fake out.
Check. Ana is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to get the set. Oh, he's in. The call, the MP, the Cataclysm, and F5 is in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Get it up. Chalice is down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pause the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. They've got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball over to Thompson, the self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of No Tail. FY will fall. Arme looking towards No Tail. No Tail puts the hand of God, but No Tail beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off as Ana. He's been left behind in Thompson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jerax coming in, keeping Ana alive. Ana with the doppelganger. The Deafening Blast comes out onto the 2 of them. Ana trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Ana again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jerax back in, the combo. Meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Boss the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jerax. Jerax is gone. Ana as well. Can he really fight back against the Somnus? And X-Nova is so low. As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Ana back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the attraction. They find him. Arme, he's out of mana. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can. OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG LGD's turn to be without 2 of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from Jerax onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with him with that doppel. He set the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill him.
Seb,
yeah,
he's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus, he's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh, doesn't get the call though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Ana, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Ana again with the double guard. They see Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Ana will be able to force him away. They've got the hex. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice got for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Arme. Big Daddy No Tail gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion though. Arme able to waveform up to the high ground. Arme should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, he's got Hex up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Arme's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No, back. Real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice play from Arme.
And he buys so much time too for his team there.
Team Gaming's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Keen Gaming's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Void Incarnate. Rubik.
Ten seconds remaining. Gaming's turn to ban.
Lich.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Keen Gaming's turn to pick.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Beastmaster.
Keen Gaming's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Keen Gaming's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Medusa.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Laser.
The dusk is always ready for
Prepare for battle. "30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
No gold for you. Denied. Denied. Temperature.
First blood, and that is how we do things in the north. Come and fight me. Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As a sapling. I will see you in the underscape.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty.
How does failure taste?
Oh, that's smart.
Lie fallow in your grave. The seeds of fortune.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Haste.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
season.
Your
You are
life
dead.
served no purpose,
Dead.
but your death may still.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah.
Radiant are standing.
Come, come.
Got it.
Gold is a great conductor.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bounty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't resist the cobra, little bird.
Beastmaster thanks you. I will be
Radiant's
the talk
bottom
of
tower
the
is
land.
under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
New treasures.
Warriors of the wood.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
Double
attack.
damage. tree food.
Survived an eruption? Would died to this?
Got to bite to eat.
Bounty.
My fault.
I see you weren't properly grounded.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Uproot and after them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shaking.
Only I can shake the blood. Now my enemies pay.
Pull roots and run.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let us fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My power is spent.
Thanks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Got it.
Bounty. Nature at the prize.
Radiant's
My
middle
path
tower has
leads to
fallen.
riches.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Sauce. Haste.
Dire are scanning.
Put down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Generation.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Back to Earth. Well, well. Bounty. Arms for the dead. My grave. Timber.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
The seeds of fortune.
Invisibility.
Cannot be outed. No! You'll be looking up at the grass. Uprooted after.
Is that all? Disappointing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
darkness of the wood. I lick my wounds.
Roshan is falling to the Dire. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Bounty.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bounty.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Come.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is falling.
You have my thanks.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom